Welcome to Dr. Mad Vibe's Comprehensive Linkologist Laboratory, where you will learn all of the hidden artifacts about Dr. Mad Vibe, your comprehensive linkologist. Sit back and relax, or you can stand up and be nervous as well. And be ready for your first lesson in comprehensive linkology. It was my third day on the job at the Downtown Museum of Missing Links, Forgotten Dreams, Fossils, and Rare Forms of Hope. Of course, though, I got stuck with the position of security guard as opposed to coordinator of events, janitor, something a little more respectable. Janitor, maybe. If I would have known what was in store for me the next few days ahead, I would have never taken this. Taking this a stupid job. Stupid job. It was a special exhibit I had to guard that night. The museum's first annual public view as you choose exhibition. Now, you've heard of the doves of peace and love, right? Well, these rare African birds were brought to the land of the red, white, and blue. Fuck over me and you to bring some kind of peace to the place that we live in. Set free, the doves will bring peace and love to whoever wants to have peace. Peace, baby. Set free, these doves will bring peace and love to whoever wants to have peace and love in a world gone mad. Just to stand in the presence of these birds can bring the feeling of goodness, yeah. On a Sunday morning, Sunday morning. Suddenly my stupid ass had realized that I was guarding a solution to the world's problems in a world gone mad. Immediately all these questions came to mind. Is this a government project? Is the military involved? Who are the people that captured these birds in the first place? How and why were they taken from a place that needs them the most? Is there a price big enough to buy peace and love? Were they stolen? Where would they be taken after the exhibit? Will the birds fall into the wrong hands, if not already? Holy shit, I said to myself, holding my head in pain. Suddenly the door swung open and in flooded a crowd of people eager to witness not only what I had to guard that night, but other exhibits as well. You know, dinosaurs and shit like that. Dilophosaur, Bruce. Dilophosaurus. Dildosaurus. So after about 30 minutes of checking out the crowd, I strolled over to the punch bowl to get a glass full of punch and a sandwich, and kerplow! I was hit over the head with a heavy wooden object. Now, as I began to black out, I can hear the voice of the two men say, "Get that bird, that bitch's pearl necklace, that stupid motherfucker's wallet, and don't forget that dumbass security guard either." Immediately I awoke the next day. The thud on the pavement in the middle of the highway, with a knot on my head bigger than a damn baseball. No ice pack, no Aspen, and a hot security guard Chucky the Cheese suit on, and the doves peace and love cage in the back of the red Chevy pickup truck, speeding away from me, and the sun is still hot on my back. So I'm chasing this red Chevy pickup truck down the highway. It keeps moving further and further away from me into a city I will soon find out. No one knows anything about what I need to know about the doves of peace and love, caged in the back of this red Chevy pickup truck. And the sun is still hot on my back. So I finally see this trucker guy and he says, "Dude, you're speeding." And I said, "No, man, I'm just trying to find these doves of peace and love. Could you give me a ride?" The trucker dude tells me to hop into the back of the trailer and he'll let me know when we get to the next city. I said to myself, I never should have taken this stupid job. After a while, I realized it was just beyond a job. I wasn't going through all this shit for nothing. I was on a mission from God in a world gone mad. And the sun is still hot on my back, hot on my back, hot on my back, hot on my back. Hot on my back. Finally, the trucker dude stops and he tells me to get out. I said, "Thanks, dude." He said,
"Hey, damn pal. Get the hell out of my truck. For real."
Standing in downtown Chicago, I ran straight for the police department, asking for help.
Come in for Dr. Madby, please.
They told me anything outside of Chi-Town city limits ain't their problem. One officer said, "Sounds like some freaky deadhead shit to me. I wouldn't deal with it." Oh no, I wouldn't deal with it. At that, the rest agreed to put me out of the station, and I knew that no human authoritative figure could help me with my endeavor. So, I see this one lady standing on the corner with some groceries in her arms. So I ask her. I figured it could be a harmless exercise, Have you seen the doves of peace and love? But instead of helping me, she starts screaming and kicking. Rape! Rape! Rape, she says. Rape, she says. Rape. Rape. She's acting like I'm trying to take her damn virginity or something. She's in a world gone mad. And the sun is still hot on my back. So I walk up to these construction workers and I ask them, Have you seen the doves of peace and love, man?
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, instead of helping me, I get pelted with rivets, rocks, and Budweiser cans and dirt down my ass, and I called a bunch of customary names. They don't give a fuck. They lost their mind in a world gone mad. And the sun is still hot on my back. Right about now, I'm fed up and I'm about ready to quit this shit, but I'm gonna find the doves of peace and love if it fucking kills me. So, I walked up to the department store with a red Chevy pickup truck parked in the front. In the red, of course. I've been looking frantically for it now for at least a couple of days now. These two guys, dressed in red, jumped out of the truck and ran into the department store with the cage, with the birds with the cage in it, with the cage with the birds in it. I've got this gun under my belt, I said to myself. I'll shoot them bastards and get the doves a peace and love and set them free in a world gone mad. So I'm chasing these guys through this department store, tripping over people's feet, fucking grocery cans and carts and canned goods and kitchen appliances, and the sun is still hot on my back. This one Dennis the Menace looking kid even stuck out his foot to trip me like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. I started to choke there, brat. His mama hit me with a bag of cats. This a bitchin' kid was gonna get slapped. Then they all started laughing at me, holding me down. No one sober person stood around. They're getting away, I screamed. Doesn't anybody give a fuck about a piece of love anymore? So, if you just so happen to see these two red devils with the doves of peace and love caged in the back of a red Chevy pickup truck, take it upon yourself to set the doves free in a world gone mad. And the sun is still hot on my back. This concludes today's lesson in comprehensive linkology from the good, the honest, Dr. Mad Vibe. Alright, man, now we're here in Quandaries on the Albino Brown, Tazy Phillips Jimbo show, the Sky Parade. Okay, we just finished doing a scene at the grocery store, and now
We pulled it off.
we're off like soiled condoms to another one. And yes, we pulled it off. Jimbo here, the madman, pulled it. Albino filmed it. And my man here, Tazy's the instigator. And I'm the subject at hand. Come on. All right, moving toward the car on our action-packed filming expedition of the doves of peace and love. See, I'm the security guard. And I done got caught up in all this shit anyway, you know. These are the men behind the scenes, as you can see. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That's right. Let's see,
And you do B Street. B Street's coming out. You know the words B Street?
B Street.
Right here it comes now.
B Street.
I said B Street. King of the beat. I say you're walking down from across the street. I said B Street. A king of the beat. I say you're walking down from across the street.
First you put your two knees close and tight, and you swing them to the left, and you swing them to the right. You walk in a circle, nice and hot, and then you twist around with all you got. Throw your loving arms way out in space, and then you bump, bump, bump. With style and grace, you put your left foot out, slide it on back. That's what we call a ball in the jack. The Missing Link presents Dr. Mad Vibe's Comprehensive Linkology. Henceforth, furthermore, in addition to subsequently speaking without further ado. Easy over and sunny side up. In light of the fact, sagging in the back, respectfully speaking, your neighbors are tweaking. Granted, they got the right to be concerned, and for future reference, if you caught all of the above, truth, soul, peace, and love. Sometimes I gotta get away from them motherfuckers over there. They ain't saying shit. If anything, they're trying to confuse somebody. Dr. Mad Vibe is here to tell you that you must communicate. Chapter 3, topic of discussion. Again, we take you to the Psalm of the Missing Link. Ah, yes, the stricken, the magic inventor, the late great Missing Link says, it is better to be insane and content with oneself's positive pain, and to be hung up by the dollar and the buck and the fatal fascist false freedom farm we all dwell on? Can you dig my riddle? Can you picture me this? Psalm of the missing link. Topic of discussion, social corrosion. As you can see, we're having a problem here with communicating. The monster of miscommunication is meddling with our minds, mastering up melee in your memory, and mumbling your means of communication. I think I'm turning Japanese and I don't know no English. It seems like now it's breaking, disintegrating, metamorphicating, and discombobulating the line of communication. Rhyme to my brothers and sisters. How will my brothers and sisters get it straight if we don't communicate? Searing my cerebrum with frequencies of misconception. Did you ever hear two people sit and miscommunicate? It blew my mind into a whole nother dimension. They were sparring with word gloves. She said yes. He said yes, I know. He said, no, that's not what I mean. She said, you do mean yes, don't you? He said, no, I don't mean yes, I know. She says, are you trying to tell me I don't know what yes means? He said, yes, maybe not. At this very moment, these two people had turned into a frothing, menstruating, alphabet-leaking, miscommunicating, communication-seeking, monstrous phenomenon of bullshit at large, coming to a reality near you. Don't be the lunch to the monsters of miscommunication. If you are the lunch to the monster of miscommunication, Dr. Mad Vibe, your comprehensive linkologist, takes you quickly and briefly to chapter 4. Into the files of Dr. Mad Vibe. Dr. Mad Vibe takes you to the continent of Europe, the land of the mighty whitey, and more. Topic of discussion, real racism. Name of the poem, Redispose of the Monster. If you don't communicate like these fools you have here on this stage, you will definitely encounter a very bad problem with racism. Another one of Mr. Lucifer's attempts to create separation and retaliation from the underworld through the fragile eggshell minds of mankind. Racism is even a part of the Webster's Dictionary. Would you believe it? Before a child is socially aware to comprehend the evils and goods, yings and yangs of the universe, world, or society, it stands in the middle of the road of life, knowing no left or right, or so-called good, bad, or color. Then it is sent to school to learn the meanings and definitions of the words they need to know in order to communicate in this society written and invented by a white man for all colors of people to learn from. Example? Okay, I pick two words that are basic. Black and white. White, the color of pure snow, of or having light skin or pallid or pale color, morally pure, without malice, politically ultra-conservative. Black, lacking hue and brightness, of or belonging to an ethnic group of African descent characterized by dark skin pigmentation. Evil, wicked, sullen or hostile, indicating disgrace, the color opposite of white. Truth, lie, or to dominate in a subliminal fashion. Don't be brainwashed by these words of racial dissension, which have escalated into the monster we all call racism. And don't forget to look up the word malice.
This is called Do the Rock Star. When I was a kid, I would go to the show and see the rock star. I would play my records and look at the album cover at the rock star. Sometimes I would check out the R&B, but the polka, salsa, classical scene just wasn't me. I wanted to be like Bootsy, Dr. Funkenstein, or Jimmy, the rock star. Color meant nothing to me. Everything was equal, well, as far as I could see. Ignorant to the racist music industry, the racist music industry. Music industry, white rock star. Everywhere I look, white rock star. Read it in the paper, white rock star. Watch it on TV, white rock star. Only just a little, black rock star. Only for a token, black rock star. Sing no controversy, black rock star. Sometimes for the flavor, Japanese, no communication, but it's overseas. Unaware of how propaganda works, I soon became a victim, a trick at work. With my black brothers playing rock and roll, signed and hoeing for a major label, selling my soul as a rock star. Do the rock star, ooh, do the rock star, yeah. Break a window and smash a TV. I'm a hot motherfucker, there's no doubt about me. Do the rock star, ooh, do the rock star, yeah. Get real drunk and fuck. Kicking the radio, smash up a chair. Do the rock star, ooh, do the rock star. Wreck a hotel room, catch a Lear jet. Stay in debt, manic depressed. Sweat and jerk to the beat. Smoke a cig and fuck. Lie, fry and lose your mind like a rock star. I got supposed fortune and fame with existential potential of running the game, but it's the greedy of the whitey at the top of my frame that's blurring my art piece, making it weak, see, making it watered down, diluting my funky sound. But it's all you need to be. You need to be in this weak society. Powder puffy rock stardom, keeping people stupid and dumb. Do the rock star, ooh, do the rock star, yeah. Play your ska, tote that barge and lift that bell. Ride that rail, do the rock star, ooh, do the rock star, yeah. Shoot up some heroin and snort some cocaine. Smash your guitar and wreck a jet plane. Do the rock star. R&B and rap is black, of course, but black rock is a threat when it's chomping at the neck of the white power plant of the stereotype that a rock star could only be white and a rap star could only be black. You can get over easy, alright, if you're a rapper star white. Easy over exploitation, corporate white instigation. It's an old slavery plan, African, Indian. So the rock was stole from the black blues singer, and the sky sent through the ringer of the rock star. Ooh, rock steady, man, yeah. Blue beat, take a baseball bat, crack in the head, get real jack, do the rock star. Ooh. Color meant nothing to me, but now I just can't escape from the pains that drive me ape of their white fear through the television, in my eyes and my ears. Racism, separation, and media. So I guess you could say I'm an angry brother. Can't play my music because of barrier of color. Deep in debt with a 7-record set, videos and funky shows, but no one knows the major pain and misery of being a radical. Speaking of what you feel in a world that's sad and dull. Yeah, but rock stars got all the money and the pussy and the dick, right? Action lights and plane flights, drugs and press, but in reality it's a lot less. When you the rock star, ooh, do the rock star. Yeah. Pick a window, smash a TV. So next time you hear a radio station or a TV that don't play no Mighty Mighty Boss Tones or Fishbone or Specials or Selector or any of the underground bands you like, you call them and tell them, what the fuck are you trying to hide, America? What are you trying to hide? 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 pray to the Dookie Maker through all types of weather. You will be a slave to the Dookie Maker forever. Thought come in mind while exhaust come out your behind. You're on the road to the creative commode. Cop the think, pose, ponder, sit and wonder. Let the Dookie boats float. Think of hypothetical thoughts and theories of corn and peanut inquiries. Pray to the Dookie Maker, concentrate, concentrate. Pray to the Dookie Maker, think a bit, squeeze a bit. Peanut is the question and corn is the answer. Burn out mental anguish, the ring of fire is suggested. Drop your drawers, but not your guard, and assume the position. Constipated contemplation concludes in fecal continuation. Pray to the Dookie Maker, flush the commotion. Pray to the Dookie Maker, can you dig this notion? Pray to the Dookie Maker, concentrate, concentrate. Pray to the Dookie Maker, think a bit, squeeze a bit. As long as you live, you will pray to the Dookie Maker. As long as you sleep, you will pray to the Dookie Maker. As long as you eat, you will pray to the Dookie Maker. As long as you walk, you will pray to the Dookie Maker. As long as you talk, you will pray to the Dookie Maker. Right before you die, you will pray to the Dookie Maker. I'm not only talking about physical Dookie. What would it spell? I relate the life I dwell in, full of shit and sometimes hell. Pray to the Dookie Maker, and you will see that the world is the toilet and we are the pee. Surrounded by mental Dookie in the city. Pray to the Dookie Maker, and you will find the system in this Dookie state of mind. Flush your mind, dump it out, and wipe it clean, so you can face the world with self-esteem when you pray to the Dookie Maker.
The Monster Cereals, Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Booberry present Monster Adventures in Outer Space.
Yeah, Cheerios, kids. Let's see, Cheerios. White. Count Chocula. Black. Brown. I think it fits my taste the best. No, I never did really like Cheerios, man. As a matter of fact, I like Count Chocula. You know, it's a white man's Cheerio world. As you can see, I ain't no Cheerio. No, I think if Count Chocula should be president, man. We need a black president nowadays. Some black cereal. We don't need no damn Cheerios. What's wrong with you? Wake up, man, and smell the Dracula. Smell the Dracula. And it's so tasty too. Say what? Are they trying to integrate my food with some damn white shit again? You see what they do to my community? Putting rocks in the community, man. It's even in the cereal. Damn. Sam.
You're my favorite nigger.
Smile, that's right, smile, nigger. And nigger smile, cut you with his fucking teeth. And this is a real experience that happened to me in Hawaii. An experience on racism. Usually when you go to a different country, you experience the racism or nationalism from that country. Usually when you go to Japan, you experience some type of Japanese racism, or when you come to America, you experience some type of the majority of black or white racism. Usually when you go to Hawaii, you experience some type of Hawaiian racism. Well, when I went to Hawaii, I experienced some American racism in Hawaii. It totally caught me off guard. And this corn-fed motherfucker was real ignorant. He was the kind of dude where his mama taught him when he was a kid, all right, son, that's a speaker, that's a light bulb, that's a chair, that's a nigger, that's a cracker, that's a spit. And he was coming off to me just like that. He was like, hey man, you know, your music is cool, nigger. And I just like, oh man, this motherfucker just need to just, I couldn't even, okay, anyway. Let me get down to the thing over here. You're my favorite nigger. On a rock in the middle of the sea with marine life, shark bites and surfers all around me. I was away from the mainland, they called it. But as usual, the cracker put the piece to the dome of the Hawaiian and stole it bud coated. So, before I get any deeper into the matter, let me take you to the stratosphere. The fear of the matter, my dear. I went to Honolulu on a rock in the middle of the sea. That's cool. It was parties and drinks and nature overflowing. And the best of mutual kind that makes for a good sleep for rolling. Technicolor fish in the coral reef. And the last thing on my mind was a redneck in the vicinity. I was coming home from the Munchie restaurant, drunk and full of pancakes and ready to hit the bunk. Was I with my residing place to Woodland spot right down the street? Well, let me bypass my luxury speech and get right to the point. On my way back to my flat, my place, believe it or not, I came face to face with a big corn-fed white redneck motherfucker and his two rebel flag wearing t-shirt good old boys. Charles Manson Custer and Dude Bra Hang Noose. First they passed me up on the way to the club on a dark street with the high trees and the vibe was thick like mud. Right when I thought I didn't have to say nothing to none of them, Mighty Corn White turned around with his face with a grin and a glow and said, "Hey, you're in that band Fishbone, ain't you? You're my favorite nigger in the world. Nice to meet you." I was really scared as he put his big heavy WWF wrestling arm around my shoulder. I was scared like a bitch. On myself, I thought I almost shit. But I said to myself, gotta be cool, don't trip. I felt like it was funny with Yosemite Sam to weigh 300 pounds in a 1920s Warner Brother not too far from a Ku Klux Klan cartoon. After the word nigger played loud and echoed in my head, I knew I had to say something. I couldn't let them think I was scared. "So you're in that band Fishbone, ain't you? You guys are grand. I've been listening to y'all for a long time now. You're my favorite nigger in the world. Wow." "Well, thanks," I replied. "Nice to meet you too, man. And what's your friend's name and the other one too?" They told me their names, but it was all in slow motion. I didn't hear a word they said. I just knew I had to distract them. Sure enough, it was Duke Brock Custer and Manson Hang Loose. Let loose from the snuff jar in Hawaii on the loose. Hurry, think quick, think fast, so it's gonna be your black ass. So, I noticed this big green N on Corn-Fed's t-shirt. "Well, thanks," I replied. "Nice to meet you too. And what's your friend's name? And the other one too. And that N on the shirt. It means nigger too, right?" "No. It means 9-inch nails," he said. I didn't know who the fuck they were at the time. Shit, you know, I just with a t-shirt with a fucking N on it. "Yeah, right. You know what it means, nigga. See, that's right. You got that N on your shirt. You're talking to me." Lucky for me, the joke flew over their head. It was ignorant, stupid, and corn-fed. Worse than hip-hop show more ridiculous than George Bush at a lowrider stroll. If my jovial joke disposal would have been found out, I would have been 6 feet deep dead or hanging from a tree without a doubt. Meanwhile, as this cracking triangle surrounding me, trying to figure out my Bugs Bunny like logic, I was thinking fast, and at last I found a way to dodge it. So, I said, you're going to that club down the street, right? Man, it's fly. Rockin' deep tide. Light bulbs suddenly flashed over their heads and me as I continued with my plan of distraction, which was taking a toll, which much effectiveness. I continued, yeah, that's right, man. Around the corner and down the street, it's a lot of fine white girls, too. Pussy and drinks and treat. A market of weed and a stripper's retreat. So distracted from the bigot bullshittery that was naturally in their minds, and about face they made away from me, and toward the club they did stride. And with pussy on their mind, and racism in their damn blood, they smiled and waved goodbye to me and said, I really love your band, and your music is fun, so see you later, nigger, and remember, you're my favorite one. As for the part I was saving, I blew it in their direction, and the way the wind was blowing, I knew it would catch them. As for the ignorant dumbasses, I'll pray for them some. And one day, in hopes that one day their stupid backwoods country dry pasty pea-brain caveman Ku Klux Klan asses will finally see the sun. Amen. Get out of the city! Get out! Get the fuck out of the city, you bastard! City. Jump into your shoes and run. Get out of the city. Pick up all your stuff and book. Get out of the city. Do not turn around and look. Get out of the city. Love and unity is gone. For the real deal of the situation are the bars that block the fun. Everybody's lost their noodles. Look at all of them. Picking up the fallen marbles, trying to hide their sins. Sinning and stricken by the one who holds the puppet strings. An apocalyptic vision, a scheme. Your steel-toed boots and shoes to ricochet the bullets off of the blue steel gun of symbolism of the United Nations Armageddon Babylon. I can see it. Oh, I can hear it. Oh, I can taste it. It's so clearly now. I can sense it. Oh, it's the beat treat. It's the release. It's so easy, man. Like, wow. Can you feel the vibration in your tune-out station? So keep tuning in. Everybody wins. Nobody's complaining in the city. Get out of the city. Jump into your shoes and run. Pick up all your stuff and book. Do not turn around and look. Metropolis began to shook. Put on your shoes and dance. For the one whose marbles, vamping turmoil, hardly got a chance. They just so busy shooting rob, gold digging hobsnob. So enthralled in eating doo-doo, caught up in the wrong voodoo. If you don't get what we've got, this beat's a blessing and it's hot. So, escape the shitty gritty city, shackle blood clot. I must express to you my comparison of snot to the city. It just keeps falling and is run by the rotten. All the pigs, it's a raid and a stench and a bitch. So I gotta scratch my itch and twitch. So tune in, my friends, and just forget all about your sins. Take a real deep breath and just look up toward the sky, spinning around in circles with the blue sky in your eye and dance your way out of the city. Your way out of the city. Your way out of the city. You're way out of the city. You're way out, man. Just way out. Now, I know you're a bit eager, aren't you? Well, let me show you how to slurp positively with no pessimism. Follow me. Come on. Let me show you what I have to show you.
Introducing, henceforth, furthermore, in addition to subsequently speaking, and without further ado, easy open, sunny side up, in light of the fact, second in the back, respectfully speaking, my neighbors are tweaking. Granted, you got the right to be concerned. And for future reference, if you caught all of the above, pessimism, picking at my pussy and penis, prodding at my peace of mind, poking at my positive preservation reservoir. Pessimism, only expect a worse living for the cursed concept of the hearse. P, pessimism, nothing good about it. The Sky Parade is all about positive. Positive, not pessimism. Meal ticket.
I'm gonna do it in slow motion too.
But instead of helping me, I get pelted with rivets, rocks, and Budweiser cans. And called a bunch of customary names. And garbage. And the sun is still hot on my back. Oh yeah.
Age. The older you get, the more magic you accumulate. The more magic you accumulate, the more illusions you create, making the onlooker convinced that there is no rest in the hinges of the next turning of the page of age. Upside down, or standing right side up, Dr. Mad Vibe can tell you what's up. So open your mind and your heart and your ass and set your mind free.
What is it?
With a little bit of comprehensive linkology. Thanks for listening, folks.
Will know about all different styles of music because a lot of the shit they playing on the radio today is just sappy, spoon-fed shit. And I bet if the majority of people heard what was really going on in music and culture, they feel like they've been educated, I might call it. You know, that's my problem, man. I look at MTV and I see majority white bands playing rock and roll, and I turn to the box and BET and I see majority black bands playing R&B and rap, and I say to myself, what are you trying to make people believe that the majority of white people play rock and roll and black people play rap and hip hop? It just ain't right. It ain't fair. Then when they see somebody playing some music they ain't supposed to be playing, at least according to what the TV or the radio says, they go, oh my God. Something's the matter here. One of these things doesn't belong here. One of these things isn't the same. See, I wear this orange suit to make me happy. Then they make motherfuckers in jail wear this shit all the time. Can you imagine seeing a lot of people that walking around in orange and they all mad too? Real hard, man. It's like some Clockwork Orange shit. You will be happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. That's my favorite cartoon, man. Stimpy was gonna be happy no matter what. And now for our next trick. There is no mystery for what I try to be. A reason for the things I do. I try to tell you what is really false or real, but you act as if you have no clue. You act this way when problems arise. You act this way when problems arise. The ice was freezing, my brother almost drowned. I jumped in the sand, on his way down. Then I went blind in 1 year. Oh, what a wonderful life. The angel told me to get his wings. All my life was a twisted thing. We gonna have a good life. We gonna have a good life, not me. On the battlefield. On the battlefield of the will to live. For the generals whose head is like a sieve. And they tell me Africa is right across the street.